Hey everyone, welcome to Arky's Lounge, and this is our Elite War with 627 PMB, which was Reaper and I's, and a couple of our other members here. We were from 627, so this is a kind of a interesting sparring match between PMB and us. Rudy is the leader of PMB. She's also a good friend of mine, so we were looking forward to this as a much younger alliance to take on our old realm and see what we could do against a pretty decent force here. So we were pretty amped up about getting to fight them in this elite war. So as we start off the gate, we're just trying to get to the middle ground and get that defensive position to take on our enemy. So that's important, especially if you're underpowered, which we are, since, obviously we're a much younger realm. So getting that defensive spot gives us a bit of a bonus. Now, unfortunately, I can't sit and watch the entire battles. As the leader of the event, I have to make sure we're not being sidelined and have to keep watch over what's going on. So I try to get you guys as much of a view of the battle as possible. While also checking in to, so I can make my next moves, whether or not we're going to win or lose that battle. So there we won. And they're healing and refilling. And I'm just keeping an eye out for everything that's going on here. Now I'm telling Keyboard Warrior, start heading north, because I saw someone trying to sneak past and go north. So I don't want to be flanked. So if nothing else, I can send a guy up there and cause a battle to keep him from speeding in. Got that report a little too late. We should have got that done much further. Problem on my end, but it worked out. It is such a long march on this map when you have that middle spot at 10 to go to 18. So timing is very critical on this map for that position. So I had a couple guys go and refill, so I guess they're waiting to see if they're going to try to flank. But they come on with a head-on attack, so my guys know to come back to 10. Now I'm positioning Keyboard further up north, closer to their air base. in hopes that we win this battle, and then we'll collect him back at 18. Also preventing them from additional flanking. He can access their flankers faster, and instead of having them run further along the map, he can head them off if needed. All right, so here comes our next big battle. And I'm issuing orders so my team knows what to do immediately. And it looks like we're gonna lose this one. They've got all fresh troops, and most of us were severely wounded from the first battle, so heal and resend. Now, after reviewing this, since I used expansion, I probably should have sent more infantry, but I didn't. Now, sending all my people to go to Castle 2, so that creates an extra buffer and forces them to lose more troops, so we can refill at base, and if they get past 2, then they'll have even less troops to hit our alliance base. Ultimately, the goal is that they would all lose at 2, but you have to give yourself and your team as much of a buffer away from your base when the enemy's approaching, so constantly trying to have them lose troops as they march across the map. Now, since we had all fresh troops and we're defending here at 2, I really thought we would have won this one. So I thought we were gonna win. So I said, go heal the castle and refill. But apparently it was just that close, and their troops were just a little bit more powerful than ours, that we ended up losing this battle here. So we had to heal and refill anyway. Now you really want to try to send troops as fast back into that castle, so you've got defense. Luckily, they were quite slow in attacking. If they had sped into our base, we would have been scrambling. So they've got 800,000 coming at us. And we should win this one fairly easy, since they've been knocked twice into our troops. Yep, pretty simple. Now we heal, refill. So I'm thinking this is gonna end up being a really long game. So just have them keep losing troops coming at us. It's gonna be the best possible outcome to the timer gets low, and then it's just gonna be a territory flag war, trying to get as many flags to win at the end. Now they're recollecting at 18. So I told my troops to go ahead and push on to 10, giving us that extra buffer. But then I noticed there's no other movement from them. So they're using, instead of trying to rush to the middle ground and have that mishmash attack, they're going to use their strength in numbers and come at us. In a solid march. Which is a good strategy for them. But I'm a little craftier. So, I noticed they're just sitting there, so maybe they want us to go offensive. But that's not a really good strategy for us. So I'm looking at the scouts. They got way too many troops for us to take on head to head. So I tell my guys to get ready for bait and tackle. Which is a strategy I've been getting them to use in Elite Wars. Which seems to do pretty well for us. Being that we're up against really big alliances most of the time. So Wookiee goes out as bait. They take the bait, they start marching towards us. Nice and tight. Gotta give them props for that. Good job. So, and I wrote the wrong one down. Not going to 16, going to 18. There's that correction. Yep. Looks like they had some stragglers at the end. It is so hard to get people to leave at the right time. But anyway, so there's stragglers about to leave that base. They're at 18, and I give the order, go for speed. Boom. They don't know what hit them. Then we zoom into their enemy base. Now, there's going to be some people still that stay at 10 to trap the people coming. Then you have some people stay at 18 to trap the people that turned around, which keeps them from using their instant recall to reinforce their base as you're attacking it. So as long as they're battling, they can't instant recall to go reinforce their enemy base. So this bait and tackle is really time sensitive, and you have to catch them. Boom. It worked. I was so full of adrenaline. I was literally shaking. And if we had not won that battle, I don't think I could have led the rest of the Elite War. It was just that intense. But it ended up working. Really happy. Our team was really excited. Well, thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe and like the video.